Okay, so today, this is the canister for the 530 stove. As we can see, she's not in the best of shape, pretty beat up. So my goal today is to sand this thing down and start polishing it up. And yeah, let's see what we can do with this thing. See if we can make it look a little nicer. So I'm gonna take you guys along on that journey. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking some sandpaper, wet sandpaper. I'm going to start at 800. I may want to start a little bit lower than that, but we're going to wet sand this thing. Go 800 to 1000, and I think I have 1500 to 2000. So we're just going to keep plugging away at this thing and trying to get it to shine up a little bit. Now, one of the things I got to remember in this process is it says Coleman right here, so I don't want to scratch that out. So I might actually polish that with something different first, so I don't forget that that's there, and just get this spot done. Yeah. Or maybe I'll put some tape over it. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do because I don't want to scratch out the Coleman branding here. So anyways, we're going to do a whole bunch of work. This is going to be an all-day process. But hopefully by the end of the day, many hours from now, this thing will be shined up. So we'll bring you guys back in a bit. So in wet sanding, I'm going to take the 800. I was already dipping it last night, but I didn't. Anyways, so the key is you take your 800 grit, you got to keep it really wet. And then you're going to get in here, and you're going to remember this Coleman part here. Then you just start sanding and sanding and sanding. And we're going to be doing this all day long. And slowly trying to work out some of the imperfections. I don't know if I'm going to get too concerned about making it 100% perfect, but if we can get the bigger blemishes out, I'll be pretty happy with that. So this is what we're going to be doing all day long. Just dipping, keeping this thing wet, and going back and forth, scrubbing. We're working on getting all these imperfections out, and then once we have all that out, we'll take some polish and just try to get a really good shine out of it. So yeah, it's a long process, it's a tedious process, but it should be pretty cool when it's done. It should be shining really nice. And it's a dirty process. Because aluminum, when you start shining it down, it gets black. So it's a super dirty process. So, but I'm not going to bore you guys with all the sanding and hours worth of work. But I will bring you back maybe each point of the process, just so we can take a look and see the differences and see the progress we're making. So, see all that black on there? I'm just gonna work it. Many hours of doing just this. So, anyways, I will bring you guys back after a while. I'm just going to sit here and sand away. Okay, so we've run the 800 grit on here. I still got some blemishes. It's not going to be perfect. And I don't think I'm going to take the time to get too crazy. But we're definitely making some progress on this. So I'm gonna move up to the 1000 grit and start going a little bit finer, and then we'll just keep moving forward. Like I said, we're not gonna get too concerned about me getting all the blemishes out. I just want to make it shinier than what it was. So let's move to the next step. Let's go to the 1000 grit. All right, so I spent some time with the 1000 grit, and I'm seeing kind of more and more blemishes. But if I would have, like, to get some of the deeper things, I would have to get a way grittier sandpaper. And I don't want to get that crazy. I guess I'm just trying to clean it up enough. I think when I get to the polish point, it'll shine up enough that it won't be terrible. But there's a fair amount. I mean, the thing is, in 1946, it's been around the block a few times. So, but that's what 1000 grit. I think we're making progress for sure. All right, we're gonna go up to 1500 grit. And work this some more. We're just going to keep on working it. Try to get, like I said, we're not trying to get all of the every blemish out that we can. Just trying to get it to clean up and shine a little bit better than what it was. So that's the process. You just got to keep on plugging away. So I'm gonna let you guys go here, and I'm gonna keep going, and we'll bring you back on the next step, or after this step is done. All right, so this is after some work with the 1500 grit. Like I said, it's not perfect. We would have had to go start off with a way rougher grit to make this thing perfect, but it's cleaning up. And that is my main goal. But I think once I get down to the final polish, we're gonna have a pretty good shine out of this thing. So we're gonna move up to the 2000 grit next. And then I think after 2000 grit, then I'm gonna start working the polish. So I'll, yeah. So you got 2000 grit. So we're gonna start working that, and yeah, I'll bring you guys back again after we do a whole bunch more work here. So we'll see you in just a little bit. All right. So that's after 2000 grit. Now I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start working polish into this thing and seeing how it is, you know, with all the different grits. Is, you know, my goal was to try to get off, you know, some of the bigger scratches that were sticking out. Just try to smooth everything out, and then we've got that part done. So now let's see if we can bring a little bit of a shine to this thing. I don't know if it's going to shine up or not, but we're definitely making some progress. It looks better than it did. But yeah, let me grab the polish and I'll get back to you guys. So we're going to try some of this white diamond product. It says shake well. And we're just going to start working a little bit of it and see what we get here. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how I want to do this. I think what I'm going to do is probably start on the bottom, and that way I can get an idea on how this is going to work. Get this garbage right there. Okay. So put a little bit on here. I'm not even quite sure. I'm just gonna grab this towel and try this. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this or what the real process is, but we'll just start here. We'll start by doing this. And we'll just start working it. And we'll just see what happens here. I literally don't know what to expect out of this. If it's gonna bring a complete shine or what. I have used this product in the past on a headache rack with a polishing wheel, and it did take that aluminum from dull to pretty shiny, but I had a wheel. I wasn't doing it with just a small cloth, so I'm not 100% sure, like I say, how this is going to work out. All I can do is keep working. I can see, you can see, ooh, look how black that's getting. So it's definitely doing something. We'll just have to see. Like I say, I don't know. Someone just, look how black that is. Okay. I don't know if I should let that dry. Yeah. That's what we'll do. We will let that dry and then we'll come back and wipe some off. See what we get. So we'll bring you back in just a few, guys. Well, I don't necessarily know if it's dry or not, but I'm gonna grab this paper towel and give it a wipe here, see what we get. See, I'm not quite sure what to expect here. I think that's shinier. Yeah, that's definitely, that's starting to pick up some reflection. That's pretty dull. Oh yeah, this will take some work. I think we're gonna shine out of that. So I'm gonna keep working this, guys, and I'll bring you back after a while. All right, check this out. So this is sanded. It's polished. We still got some work to do, but that's just sanded. Then we're gonna come into the polished. You can definitely see a massive difference. So I'm gonna keep on working it. I just want to show you guys that we are making some progress on this thing. Pretty exciting, pretty exciting. All right. Oh, you can really, there's the dull side, there's the polished side. Big difference. Wow. This thing is coming out nice. I'm pretty excited about it, guys. Takes a lot of work though. I've been scrubbing away for quite a while here, but we're getting it. All right, I'll bring it back later. All right, I don't know if that's going to be the best I'm going to do. See, my hands are really dirty, really black. Woohoo! Maybe I should have worn gloves, but I didn't. But anyways, so you can see, it's shiny all the way around. I mean, there's still scratches and blemishes, but overall, pretty happy with it. Pretty happy with it. And then I took the inside even. I don't know if you see that or not, but it was fairly nasty. Now I would eat or drink out of that, which was the goal. So lots of work, as you can see. It was a dirty job, many hours, but this thing is usable now. 100% usable with that 530 stove. So there we go. Wet sanding from 800 grit to 2000 grit, and then lots of polishing with the white diamond, and this literally washcloths. There. Went through a few of them too though, so it's a big job, but pretty happy with end result. Let's see if we can catch the white diamond. See if we can get the reflection in there. I don't know. There it is. There it is. So anyways, fun project, and it's always good to see great results. Yeah, there you go, guys. That's it. We got her.